train. Nigga stop cheating on me with these fucking hoes. Rob that nigga so hard, that nigga selling his ass. That nigga rob that nigga so hard, he contemplated suicide. Rob that nigga so hard, he couldn't pay for the news. I need a nigga with his hair like Marley, no bob. Yeah, put the fen inside his neck. I put the fen inside his neck. I put the fen inside his neck. I put the fen inside. Tonight, we'll go to North Korea.
Oh, whoa. Welcome to another episode of Instagram Reels with your host, Judas Connor Moon, aka Judichu, aka Móodas. Hope you guys and gals are doing well. As you can see, excellent intro. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Walking with Intrusive Thoughts. Shout out to her. Excellent music. You have a bright future ahead of you. Every once in a while, I just think about putting the fence inside my neck as well. It's a very catchy song, so yeah, and hopefully we see more of her in the future. But today I have a bunch of Instagram Reels of all varying varieties. So get your popcorn, get your snacks, and just relax. Hopefully you guys and gals enjoy. So let's get started. Wouldn't be a Móodas Instagram Reels video without a schizophrenic, of course, right? This one's actually pretty funny as well. This one, if I'm translating the schizophrenia into any proper English, I'm putting in the layman's terms, as you will. This one's stating that the Kroger and I don't know where this location is, but the Kroger that this location is at is a portal to another world, and they can prove it through numerology. And the numerology reminds you of the YouTube video KFC's Illuminati, where they say nine. Nine rhymes with electromagnetic delay line. They say the person in this video or this Instagram reel says that the self checkout is like a portal to another realm, and through numerology they discovered this. I'm like, damn, that Kroger must have some good groceries for you to think that it's a portal to another realm. Maybe it was built on a Masonic temple. What do I know? Krogers are usually put in some, depends on some pretty good or pretty ghetto locations, depending on where you're from. But this person's saying theirs is a demonic portal to hell. So just go to the Piggly Wiggly. Stay safe. Just go to the Piggly Wiggly.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That was a cool.
Hey guys.
That was a cool. He's going to the other door. Wait, I found my phone.
San Francisco Police Department at its finest. As you can see, they're the real fence hoppers. I shouldn't say that. I might get banned off YouTube. But look, if he wasn't paying attention to his phone, he would have known his partner had the door open for him. But, San Francisco Police Department at its finest. Don't come to California. Surely don't come to San Francisco. That's the real portal to hell, not the Kroger at Ridgemont, wherever. Just don't. You will be sucked into a veil of darkness and sadness that you will never be brought out of, because that's all we are known for. And as you saw earlier, we had Boogie. He didn't get his animal fries, so he got little stabby, which is kind of rude because In-N-Out's pretty busy. I'm not an In-N-Out fan, but it is a pretty busy place. So getting mad at the customer service is just kind of rude. You shouldn't be as big as you are, Boogie, to want to stab the window. And as a crowd of patrons were just more giggly about their beverages and more so than Boogie's activity. So that's how much of a threat fat people are in California. They're not even, at least Boogie size, they're not even looked upon as threat level. They're like, as Mac would say in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, the ocular pat down. Their level is they're safe. They're good. They assess the threat level, and we made sure that the situation it won't get progress. Whereas some other person in this video, when we get to them, yeah, that individual is a bad person and they should be locked up. But we'll get there. So let's get to the next clip.
See, this is what happens when you get out of partying so much at night that you totally forget that it's daytime and you have to go into your house covered like this so that the sunlight doesn't hit you. It's daylight already. You see that? I gotta go cover it up. Oh, yeah, it's freaking hot. Yeah, I think I smell some barbecue going, or I think it's me. Whew. Holy moly. Well, take care of yourselves. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Well, once again, have a good morning. I'll have a good night later. Right now in a couple of minutes. Bye.
Miro Grey Wolf's vampirism is actually very impressive. As you know, many vampires die from sunlight. Off the top of my head, I can think of Christopher Lee dies, he melts. Nosferatu, the sunlight hits him in the remake and the classic, hits him, melts, bones, ashes, dead. Lost Boys, I think he gets staked, both of them. He gets thrown into the. Actually, no. Grandpa comes in, he hits him with the car, and he drives him into the handlers. So that happens. You have the vampires from 30 Days a Night, they melt. So you get the idea. Vampires don't usually have sun as a advantage. Even Deacon Frost and Blade was wearing sunscreen, and he was tapping on Blade, and Blade's like, "He looks like you're melting there, Deacon." And he's like, "Well, we're not all have the luxury of being a daywalker." Again, Miro has some strong vampirism power, so if he's in your vicinity, please don't let him into your house, and please wearing your strongest garlic because my man might actually be able to possess you. Have you seen his eyes? His eyes are powerful. They'll gaze into your soul. So Miro's on that. Miro's on the prowl. Be careful there, guys and gals. Please be safe.
And I'll biggity back. Yo, listen. I'm letting y'all know. Praise Yahweh and start saying Yahweh's name. Who y'all can't say. Remember. Y'all just.
Here we have A. Star Williams. He is a self-proclaimed rapper, Freemason, and Muslim. I'm just throwing that in there. This is what he titles himself as. So please don't get mad at me or say anything. This is what he, as a human being, refers to himself as. So he's going around yelling at people because there's other Instagram reels that are like the same like this, where he's either A, yelling at his TV for whatever reason, while like spiritual YouTube clips of he's trying to open this tulpa like a goddamn creepypasta, or there's videos of him yelling at random strangers in public, or as you saw here, yelling at kids behind a fence while they're behind school grounds, which is just wrong, and I don't condone the actions of. But there's lots of clips like this of him, and he's obviously a threat to himself and others. There's clips of him on his Instagram reels doing drugs and other illicit activities. So this man is not in the best state of mind, and it's crazy that he puts all this information out there. I find Instagram a really weird place, Mark Zuckerberg's platform, because the Kiwi Forums gets a lot of flack for being X, Y, and Z, doxing, stalking, evil, Baphomet, satanic worship, heavy metal, dark, evil, tooth fairy, what other, any negative connotation the Kiwi Farms gets, and then it's just not right. Whereas I see on Instagram Reels daily, they have ritualistic things of, I won't say what they're doing, but let's just say that, as the kids say, they're adventures and gaming things. I've seen people eating animals, and not like your normal cooking videos. Let's just say that they're exotic, and it's not right, and that's perfectly found on the Zuckerberg site. I've seen, let's just say, the spicy content hidden behind thing. It's like actually like subliminally, like they put in the video, which is incredible. But in the same way, it's wrong because it's like, why is this on a family friendly platform? But it's there. I've seen things where people are violent and not in the ways of like funny world star violence, but like legitimate domestic violence. And this is all here on the Mark Zuckerberg platform. I'm just saying, Kiwi Farms gets flack, but I think Zuck needs to be a little bit more scrutinized. Even though his hospital saved my life, the Zuck, he needs a little bit more scrutiny, if so more, because it's crazy what he can get away with, and where a Mr. Potter Moon can't even get like a breather room. If he even likes like certain individuals in this world, and he's a step on a crack, the whole world's breaking their back. It's insane, but I won't continue this rambling. Let's get to the next video. I had to have an Instagram reel for the gals, because 40% of my audience is women, statistically. So shout out to all my gal pals and gal viewers. I appreciate y'all. Without y'all, I would be merely, I want to say, like a fourth of my audience, or a third. I would say a third. Not even a fourth, a third, because then it would be a half. I'm not good with mathematics anyway. And we have Totally Sane Girl here talking as she can't become a lol cow in the future. She says she's thankful she didn't post a lot early in her life because she would have been prime lol cow material. So let me inform you, Totally Sane Girl, it's never too late to become a lol cow. As someone who's a moo cow myself, as long as you don't heed any advice, repeat the same mistakes, and terminally online, you will, and should be a lol cow. Depending on the situations, of course. Sometimes you're just terminally online, you know. But the main two factors of being a lol cow is being online and never just making the same mistakes and never heeding advice. So that's three. So I just had to show that for the gals, of course. If anyone wants to look into her profile is all the same video, so you can scroll through everything and see it's all purple backdrop with text, but that one's the funny. I thought because it's referring to lolcows. If she's a kiwi farmer, shout out to her. You never know. I don't know if you're a lolcow farmer. We don't like those. Shout out to all the lovely women at the beauty parlor and the kiwi farm chat. They're beautiful souls. But I'll get to wrapping this video up. So thank you guys and gals for watching. The 60% of you guys, appreciate y'all too. Hope y'all found these Instagram reel videos funny, interesting, entertaining, creepy, or whatever the case may be. I'm always here to entertain, and with that, I would like to bid you guys a lovely weekend and I'll do a stage bow. You can just imagine this moo doing a bow, and I bid you all an adieu.